I need my laptop. I need my laptop. I need my lamb chops. I need my laptop chops and no bottle chops.
This place is a testament to science, a testament to folly.
Ba-da-dum-bum. Okay, well, boom. So, yeah, we'll just do that. How's it going, everybody?
Yo.
Boom!
Damn, fuck. Not even ready. I'm trying to get my fucking laptop up.
Spike planted.
Enemy spotted.
One down.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Why do I have double audio?
Aiden, why can I hear your audio? It's pissing me off.
Back to work.
And that's how you get muted.
I'm gonna try to make this as fast as possible.
Yeah, my laptop is dead. Actually surprised me. Okay. Bear with me, stream. I can't see if anybody's actually in the stream right now.
That is true. That's one way to get.
Two more there.
Bomb buddy out.
Spike down mid.
Spike spotted.
Enemy spotted.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Nice.
You see that? Tell me you caught that.
Shit, I should buy some shit.
Phoenix. Fucking heaven.
God damn.
I know exactly where.
There we go. That's logged in.
Barrier created.
I can go there, go to
One enemy remaining.
boom, manage stream. There we go. Now I'm fucking in.
He was in garage. He might go mid.
Thirty seconds left.
Last enemy taken out.
Boom, and we'll go boom and boom.
They should stop trying.
Go get him. Headshot.
There's two sewers. Last two sewers.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining. Last player standing. Hey,
Sorry, we're editing videos while we play. So, until I get viewers in the actual game. Or in the stream. Oh, damn, fuck. Well, hey, how's it going? Okay. Now we got somebody watching us. Now we'll just focus on the stream. What you up to? Oh, now we lost him.
Wall raised.
last player standing.
Doing good?
Spike planted.
Chilling like a villain?
Stay down. Clean.
Hey, what's up?
3 gone.
How's your day going?
Level heads until we're home, yes? Good.
Okay. You want me to do really good or really bad? Because I can do both. Just woke up. Decided to start streaming. So we're kind of trash.
Enemy spotted. Enemy kill. Get out of here.
Fuck. Damn it. Be a god.
I know exactly
Okay.
where you
Let me just get right on that and I'll create a following and make people worship me for thousands of years.
No!
Right here.
30 seconds left.
Aimbot on? No, the way you install your aimbot is Alt F4.
Spike
But
planted.
sadly I
Last player standing.
don't need to turn it on yet, so.
revealing area.
We'll see if we have to turn it
Shot
on.
dark.
That guy's using my character
One
anyway.
enemy remaining.
Damn. He has to kill him first before moving off target.
None of my stuff has malfunctioned
Okay.
yet.
I'll use my
Celebrate that.
alt this round. Have they been pushing anywhere? I got my alt that I want to use. We'll just do this then. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
We can overcome them.
So what you up to? You at work? You have a day off? Where the fuck is it?
Bomb buddy out. Satchel out. Here comes this party. You will not kill my allies. Stay down.
One enemy remaining.
I think that's it. This party's just begun.
Powering on.
Hey, sorry, my headset died.
Charging battery. Back on.
Gonna burn you up.
Dies mid-game, he still wins it. It's probably the best spot to throw an aim.
Enemy spotted. Headshot. Enemy spotted. Get him.
Oh, damn. My aim's all over the place. You raided some hackers. Oh, you're playing Rust? You know, I haven't played that game in forever. I wish they'd bring out the old classic version, because I love that version way better.
should just go A just in case.
Yeah, he did. So close. But
30 seconds left.
do you remember when it was still in beta? Like when it like very first came out? Like where you'd spawn in with nothing but a rock.
One
Yeah,
enemy
that's when
remaining.
I first played it.
10
I was
seconds left.
really good with it. And we found a server where you could spawn in and like it had like a money system. And you could sell things. So like if you had it in your inventory, you could sell like sulfur, iron, or you could buy it. So it's a very interesting server. And my brother and I were really good with the M4. So one buddy lived on the East Coast, so he would get up before us, and by the time we got done with school and shit, and he was been playing for like a couple hours already, he would already have enough money to buy us full sets of Kevlar, M4s, and 60 rounds apiece, and pistols and like 30 rounds apiece on that on Rust. So then from there we would take care of it because everybody else, like some bases, would like build shit. And we would raid people, and we were really good at shooting. Like I don't think we ever missed like a shot. So, what gun does this guy got? Does it seem a little laggy?
Satchel out.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
That works. Yeah. So if they brought that in, also I figured out a glitch in that game when they had like the bolt action. You could take your zoom function on your computer, and I had 2 monitors at the time, and I had it set up for a hotkey to automatically zoom. So it was set to the center of my screen. So I'd already like I just clicked the button, and it would automatically zoom in my screen.
They don't
'Cause
have a chance.
it was right in the center. There was nothing else for it, and I would just go ahead and do that, and boom, I could get shots that nobody else could hit from a way farther distance than I should have been.
Go get him.
So I mean, there's one guy in there. You know that. Now he destroyed it. Something tells me I should go A. Just saying. But you know what?
Satchel out.
What if I listen to my better judgment? Oh. Yeah. Actually, if you want, now
One
it's
enemy
shitty,
remaining.
shitty quality. I have some old YouTube videos of it
Player
up
standing.
on my YouTube, but I'm talking like it's shitty quality, like frame drops, everything. Like this was like 6 years ago when I played it. It's one of my most viewed videos too. It
30
has
seconds
500 and
left.
something views.
Clutch.
Actually, I kind of want to play that game now. Like if I can find just a server that has that same money thing,
What must be done?
or is just a combat server where you spawn in and like that's all it is. Those are the best servers to like learn how to play Rust and use the gun mechanics. Because if you think about it, you could spend all this time getting like an AK or some shit, but if you don't know how to actually shoot it, oh, you're trying to get a PC? What kind of PC are you trying to get? Because I built mine, so it's not, I guess, the best, but
Nowhere to run!
Satchel out. One down. Bomb buddy out.
damn it, I knew it was gonna happen.
Last player standing. Planted.
Yeah, put your specs in like your computer, what you got in your computer right now.
Take flight.
Friend is selling his PC, so I might buy that. Let me know what specs and what you're trying to do. One thing that you might not be realized, if you're trying to stream, you don't need a good CPU.
Revealing area.
Like I learned that out. Learned that. You really just need a good graphics card and RAM, and of course fast internet. Like right now, I figured out. So I have an i7, and its processing power is decent for streaming. Like it works. It would run it at my CPU at like 75%. But then I found out my way to make it so my GPU runs my stream. I run that with my GPU at like 55% with not even touching my CPU. So my CPU can do the extra shit, and it's on top of running my game with the GPU. So that would be something that you might want to look at, because what computer do you have right now, and do you have a GPU in it? Because you can automatically set it up to do like AMD software instead of and do graphics shit with it. Boom, I got him. That's what I'm talking about. So
You will not kill my allies.
Don't lose B.
So, what computer do you got now? Or are you watching on the mobile app?
A collat in the smoke, dude. Give me that shit, cuz.
On PC. What's your specs of your PC right now?
One enemy remaining.
Out of charges.
Because it might be more benefit. So I have two things how much I do. So in about 6 months, so I already have a power supply back home, another case. So all I need to do is buy realistically a new motherboard. I could take some of my RAM out of this because I have 24 gigs of RAM, and I can put that back into my different PC. So I need a motherboard, a CPU, which I think I have my other my i3 that I bought a couple years ago still back home. Put that in there, and I have a basic computer, and I have my old graphics card too. So I have realistically a second gaming computer that I'm gonna probably turn into a specifically streaming computer. That's my goal. We'll see if it works though, because I don't know if I just want to upgrade this.
One down.
So damn, that didn't work.
No charges left.
Can't even stream Minecraft. Okay, so you have a GPU, right? If so, what GPU? And then what's your CPU?
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Because it might not be that your PC needs a better graphics card or CPU. It might mean that you just need more RAM. Because if you only have let's say two gig sticks, that's only 4 gigs of RAM. Like it barely runs it without streaming. And also you can adjust your how many chunks you load at a time, and that could be one of your other issues. Like you could be loading 2 times the amount of chunks that you need. Now granted, most high-level gamers, like let's say fucking Syndicate, Tom Syndicate, his computer loads like 200 chunks at a time. Like it's fucking ridiculous. Is it needed? No.
get him.
Can you hear me?
Spike carrier's down.
Oh shit, I just walked past it. Oh fuck. Okay, hold on, let me focus.
Listen up.
I have the spike.
One enemy remaining.
There is a trap in the garage door, so watch out if you go that way. Okay. Oh yeah, so if you think about it, it really doesn't matter the size of a desktop. Now granted, yes, it kind of does if you're trying to make it look slim and like you don't notice it. But if you're willing to, like massive gaming computers, there's some gaming computers that are sizes of desks. Like they are amazing.
This is
They're
why we are
super
a team.
computers. So, but do you know how much RAM you have in your computer now? You should just be able to go like system settings and click system and then right click properties and it should tell you.
March through them.
It will tell you how many gigs of RAM, how many, what your CPU is, what your GPU is. Do 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 do.
Go get him.
Do 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 do. Give me a second and I might look at the link, depending on what it is. What's the link
I have
of?
the spike.
It's been looking at this PC for 800. That's from Alienware. Honestly, I don't buy PCs that have already been made for the sole purpose of they usually are. Now, granted, you can get some places that are decent, but a lot of them add other software that you don't want or don't need. Like some have different malware on it that I don't like or don't use. So it's like.
$30 seconds left. Last player standing.
Give me a second. Damn it.
Aw, surrounded by Mia Familia. We won't lose.
Aurora R9 comes with the 9th gen Intel Core processor. That is an amazing processor. The graphics card is more than enough. That has 8 gigabytes, up to 64. This PC is a fucking killer. That is a very nice PC. That alone is. That might actually be worth it. Now I build a lot of the shit myself, so like, how do I find on your computer currently, or like what it says, like on other computers? I'm like a little lost.
Satchel out.
Damn it, knew that was gonna happen. The R9. The 5. No, not 5. The 820. It's a pretty good one. Go to CPU/GPU benchmark. That usually tells you. Actually, you know, hold on, let me click this. It's 1 terabyte. We'll click 32 and we'll click i9. What does that come up with?
Last player standing. 30 seconds left.
Our spike carrier.
Okay, never mind. This website is misleading as fuck. Okay, so go back to that website. See how you can click on like all the different specs. So you can click like
10 seconds left.
1 terabyte hard drive, your R9 processor, and your GPU,
Revealing
or
area.
like what you want in it. It's saying base price is $820. To get everything that it showed on there, like what it's saying it has in it, that's the best product. That's $2,000. I was about to say, if it has all those specs in it that I saw, I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna buy one of those right now because that's better than mine. But actually, no, it's like $2,500. Yeah. So now, what you're probably looking at was the basic one with the i3, like a basic $250 or 250 gigabyte hard drive, like nothing special. Like, so my best recommendation
Get
would
out of
be
my way.
for you to go ahead and shit. Just jumped over it. There's a trap in garage.
Precision. Satchel out.
Damn it.
Unavoidable.
Yeah. That's what I'm here for. I got a little knowledge on
That's
this.
you.
Yeah. See how it says starting at $820. That's what it starts at. Like. So. But no. Okay. So think of it this way. A case does not matter. You can get any sort of case and it's fine. And the case doesn't mean anything. That would be something that you'd upgrade later at a later date. Now,
Your duty is not over.
They should have dug a deeper.
One enemy remaining. Clutch. Last player standing.
so if you go ahead and I guess think about it, so case you don't really give a shit about.
Need a drop.
A power supply is pretty basic. You don't need anything special, especially if it's a basic computer. I recommend like 750 watts, and that's more than enough. That will allow you to upgrade a couple times. Your motherboard, you want to be able to use that and upgrade it. I think I bought mine for about 80 bucks. Works for what I need it to do.
Thanks.
So you want 80 bucks for your let's say 45 for your case, 80 for your motherboard. So put this in a calculator and I'll tell you what I'm thinking so far. Let me know when you're ready and I'll tell you how much building a decent PC is gonna cost, what you want it for. I think there's one in our spawn. Give me a second and I'll look at chat, and when you're ready, y'all. Okay, let me know when you're ready with that calculator and I'll tell you how much like everything's gonna cost. Okay, so minimum will give you, let's say, 55 for a case. So 55 for a case, and a power supply you'll probably run about $85. Then from there you'll need a motherboard. We'll do 80 bucks for a motherboard.
30 seconds left.
RAM, let's go with 2 4 gig sticks, which is going to be about $100 maybe. So 100 there. Your CPU is gonna run you about 150 to, yeah, let's just go 150. Bare minimum. That's bare minimum. That you'll probably adjust from 150 to like 200. But let's go for 150 right now. Then you'll need your GPU. That at bare minimum is $110. You get a pretty decent one for that. So we did case, power supply, GPU, motherboard, RAM, CPU. That is all you need to run a basic computer for gaming. Now that's not including mouse and keyboard if you don't already have those. But those are later upgrades. You can have an old school fucking keyboard that you get from like Goodwill. So how much is that total right now?
Satchel out. Here comes the party. I have the spike. Bomb buddy out.
And then you can build one for 800. Like that's easy. Now I'm not saying it's gonna happen overnight, but now so the price that would change. So that's bare minimum. That's if you shop around like building it within like 6 months. Not like, hey, I'm gonna buy it tomorrow. There's a stream delay, like on mine, or like what are you talking about? I know that on my stream there's like a 3 or 4 second stream delay, but that's as short of a stream delay as I can get. But now, so think of it. So if you're at 580, the thing that you would adjust for, more on your CPU. So probably like an extra like 45 to 100 on your not 45, 75 to 100 on your CPU, and 75 to 100 on your GPU. So that would put you really close to 800. Like, so, not saying it's gonna be easy to build one.
Enemy spotted. Next.
Quick second, let me cover this guy.
Spike planted. Bomb buddy out. Return to dust.
So,
One enemy remaining.
probably CT or garage. Oh, that means he's garage. Okay. eBay. Oh, what is this? Would this be worth it? Oh, let me open it up. Okay, so this is a AMD. I don't know about. Okay, so take that spec of that AMD, go to Google and type CPU benchmark. That gives you. That's what I use to buy all my shit. That will tell you from highest, like it breaks it down and kind of helps you a little bit more to figure out what you need to do, because certain things are more worth it. Don't recommend buying shit off eBay, especially a computer part, because does it have a warranty? Does it say, hey, like if this doesn't work you can return it?
Go get him. I have the spike. Stand down.
So I'd recommend buying at least your main parts
Cool.
from a reliable dealer. Like, you got what, 5 months till Cyber Monday, right? Or is it 6 months?
Nowhere to run!
Damn.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
So, did you find the CPU benchmark? If need be, I can link it in the description, or not description, the chat. No problem with that. Now, this is just my opinion. You can do whatever you want. Just a heads up, like. But now, keep in mind, the ideal. It might be listed as something different. Like take the basic name like AMD whatever, and type that in then instead of typing like copy and pasting the whole thing. Like it might not have a refined search option or as refined. Like I still have it up. I do. Okay. You go. CPU benchmark for you. Search for model. Okay, so copy and paste. See if this comes up.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, so
Attackers win.
AMD that is actually a terrible CPU. Terrible. Like that you're gonna have for about 6 months and be like, fuck this, I want to upgrade. Because I found the version of it on you can't search fully of like typing in all that information. You can only do bits and pieces of it, like the AMD A10 7 or 1700 series. Like that's what you can search up, and then you look on it and it shows the full section. You have to like look at it and be like, oh, 3.5 gigahertz and shit like that. Oh, I forgot one very important thing. I never told you about a hard drive. So you'd have to add a basic hard drive, bare minimum like $500. Nothing special. Would cost you probably about $75 as well. PC parts, part picker. This looks more of a link. Like, oh, this is all your shit that you picked, or that the motherboard, the RAM, the hard drive, this is more than enough. This is a fucking killer device. Now, if you're trying to save money, I'm telling you, cut out the case. The case, you don't need anything fancy. Like, how much does that one run you? It's a $58 case. Okay, then if it's a cheap case, like that's my recommendation. Like you don't like people are like, hey, I want it to look cool. Like who's gonna see it? You gonna show it off to your friends? You gonna have them come over and be like, hey, look at my PC? No, be like, hey, I'm using it for streaming. The outside case does not have to look good at all. Like right now, the only reason I have a nice case is because I went ahead and